Okay, today we're going to talk about a couple of 3D printed and metal robots and what they were based off of. So let's clear the stage here a little bit and we'll start with this one here. So you may have seen the post that I did on the Astro Robot, which is all 3D printed and walks with flashing lights and listen sound and lit head and all that good stuff. So I wanted to take that basic walking mechanism and put it into a tin robot body, make it a little bit different. Still using a magnetic cover. When there's batteries in there, there's a magnet in the cover that will hold the cover on in place. When there's not, it's kind of hard to keep it in place, but then again it's not walking. So this time put the switch on the front. I also wanted to see what it would be like with a much slower motor rather than the super fast walking speed. I rather like it. It turned out pretty cool. I just changed all the 3D files mounting so I could mount the mechanisms inside here, and of course used a different gear motor to get the slower speed. Alright, let's put that guy over there. Then a while back, most of you know that I had posted the Atom robot, walking robot, using the patent from almost over 100 years ago. It has that walking, this cart pushing robot. So I wanted to take this mechanical design and scale it up to a bigger robot, and instead of pushing a cart, I thought maybe it would be cool if he was just had two bags. Actually, I don't know if I can make him walk on this. We may have to readjust the camera and go to the floor, but took a tin robot body, just like on the other one. There's Reaper robots that were out years ago, and I have junk bodies and stuff left over. And my original idea was to make a robot that had mixed parts, so it looked like it was maybe through the years, it was very old and it had been kept together by using all kinds of different parts, so they didn't blend together. And instead of these two bags, in this case I've got space traveler bags in his hands to keep him upright while he walks. I was thinking about making an actual walker, like an old person would use, you know, the aluminum frame walker. Then I was going to call it Space Walker. But it seemed like an awful lot of work to design the aluminum walker part. So I decided just to go ahead and 3D print these. And basically, inside these, there's a C-cell battery inside each one of the suitcases. And when he walks, he still has the articulated leg action. And the bags keep the robot upright. Like I say, this isn't really quite big enough to show it off, but I think you get the idea. So he walks quite well. The bags keep him from tipping over, so you don't have to have the cart to work as a counterbalance. Someday I may actually do the one with the aluminum frame walker and do the space walker, because I still think it's a clever idea. But it's already winter here, and that's all metal work, which means I'd have to spend all that time out in the cold shop, and my hands just don't like the cold that much anymore. So it was much easier to design something and 3D print it in the house. And there we have it. Two 3D printed and metal custom robots.